There is a difference between people who survive and people who endure, between those who react to life and those who quietly command it. The strongest souls are rarely the loudest. They don't announce their pain. They don't explain their discipline. They don't beg for understanding. They move differently. They think differently. They live by rules most people never learn, because most people quit before the lesson arrives. Strength is not built in comfort. It is forged in pressure. And if you are still standing today, after everything you faced, this message is not accidental. These are the top 10 rules the strongest souls live by. Rule number 1. You were built for pressure. That's why you're still standing when others quit. Pressure breaks some people, but for others, it reveals them. You've noticed it, haven't you? When life gets heavy, when uncertainty stretches on, when responsibilities pile up, when hope feels delayed. Some collapse, some escape, some numb themselves. But you adapt. Not because it's easy, but because something inside you refuses to surrender. Strong souls are not exempt from pressure. They are designed for it. Pressure sharpens focus. Pressure strips illusion. Pressure reveals who you really are. Gold is not discovered on the surface. Diamonds are not formed in peace, and leaders are not shaped in comfort. Every time you thought, I can't take anymore, yet somehow did, you proved a truth most people never realize. You are stronger than the moment you're in. Pressure didn't crush you, it clarified you. And that's why you're still here. Rule number 2. Peace is your throne. If it costs your peace, it's too expensive. Strong souls don't chase chaos. They protect peace. Not because they are weak, but because they know what disturbance costs. Peace is not passivity. Peace is power under control. It takes strength to walk away from disrespect. It takes wisdom to refuse unnecessary conflict. It takes maturity to say, this no longer deserves access to me. The strongest people don't argue to prove they're right. They don't explain themselves to those committed to misunderstanding them. They don't sacrifice their inner calm for temporary validation. Peace is expensive, and that's why not everyone can afford it. If a conversation steals your clarity, if a relationship drains your spirit, if an environment suffocates your growth, the strongest souls don't negotiate. They withdraw. Because peace is not a luxury. It is a foundation. And anything that threatens it is already too costly. Rule number 3. Your past doesn't disqualify you. It qualifies you for impact. The strongest souls carry history, but they are not imprisoned by it. Your past mistakes did not cancel your future. Your failures did not erase your purpose. Your scars did not disqualify you from meaning. They prepared you. Pain taught you empathy. Loss taught you perspective. Failure taught you humility. Survival taught you resilience. You didn't go through what you went through by accident. Some people are gifted talent. Others are gifted depth. And depth only comes from experience. Your past is not a sentence. It is a credential. It allows you to reach people others cannot, to speak from a place of truth, to lead without arrogance. Strong souls don't hide their story, they redeem it. And one day, what once tried to break you will become the very thing that lifts others. Rule number 4. Faith keeps you standing when logic fails. When nothing makes sense, trust anyway. There will be seasons where logic collapses, where effort doesn't equal outcome, where obedience doesn't bring clarity, where prayer seems unanswered. where waiting feels endless. This is where weak belief collapses, but strong souls understand something deeper. Faith is not believing when it's easy. Faith is standing when it's unclear. Faith is continuing without guarantees, moving without visible evidence, trusting without immediate reward. Strong souls don't need the full map. They take the next step. They don't demand explanation before obedience. They don't quit because the path bends. They understand that clarity often comes after commitment, not before it. And when logic runs out, faith steps in. Not loud, not dramatic, but steady. And steady faith carries people through seasons that would destroy others. Rule number 5. You master your emotions, or they master you. Strong souls feel deeply, but they are not ruled by feelings. They understand that emotions are signals, not commands. Anger is information. Fear is awareness. Sadness is processing. But none of them get the steering wheel. Strong people pause before reacting. They breathe before responding. They think before speaking. Because emotional control is not suppression, it is discipline. Anyone can react. Few can respond. Anyone can explode. Few can remain grounded. Power is not volume. Power is restraint. And the strongest souls know, if you don't master your inner world, the outer world will dominate you. You've just uncovered the foundation of inner strength, but the deepest rules, the ones that separate survivors from leaders, are still ahead. Because strength is not just endurance, it is discipline, solitude, silence, and action. And that's where the next part begins. Rule number 6. Loneliness builds leaders. Isolation is where vision becomes clear. Strong souls spend time alone, not because they are antisocial, but because they are intentional. Solitude removes noise. Isolation reveals truth. When you are alone, there is no audience, no performance, no distraction, only clarity. This is where values form. This is where standards rise. This is where purpose sharpens. Most people fear being alone because silence forces honesty. But leaders are born in isolation. Strong souls use loneliness as a workshop, not a punishment. And when they return to the world, they return with vision. Rule number 7. Discipline is self-respect. You do what others won't, so you can live how others can't. Discipline is not punishment. It is devotion to your future. Strong souls don't wait to feel like it. They act because it matters. They wake up when it's hard. They stay consistent when it's boring. They keep promises, especially to themselves. Discipline is saying, I respect my potential too much to waste it. Motivation fades, mood changes, but discipline remains. And over time, it builds a life most people admire but are unwilling to earn. Rule number 8. Pain sharpened you. What tried to destroy you trained you. Pain is a teacher few volunteer for, but strong souls graduate from it. They don't deny it, they don't romanticize it. They learn from it. Pain taught you boundaries. Pain taught you discernment. Pain taught you strength you didn't know you had. You are not hardened, you are refined. And refinement is strength with wisdom. Rule number 9. Silence is strength. Not every battle deserves your voice. Strong souls don't announce every move. They don't explain every decision. They don't respond to every provocation. Silence protects energy. Silence confuses opponents. Silence builds depth. Sometimes the strongest response is no response at all. Rule number 10. You don't wait for motivation. You move first, and motivation follows. This is the final separation. Weak souls wait. Strong souls act. They understand a powerful truth. Action creates motivation, not the other way around. They move when it's uncomfortable. They start when it's uncertain. They begin before they feel ready. And momentum rewards courage. Strong souls are not born. They are built. Built by pressure, shaped by pain, refined by discipline, anchored by faith. If these words resonate with you, it's because strength recognizes itself, and you are becoming something powerful. If this message spoke to you, take a moment to reflect. And don't forget to subscribe for more calm, philosophical content designed to sharpen the mind and strengthen the soul.